Hello, hello. How's it going over there?
Hello, good.
Wonderful. Welcome to your simulation, Hannah. I just want to make sure you can see me and you can hear me clearly.
I can.
All right, lovely. Well, welcome to your simulation. My name is Emma. I'm going to be your host and walk you through your simulation experience today. You will have about 25 minutes here, Hannah. You're going to run through that practice scenario, and then we will join back together and I will lead you through a reflection as well. Now, Hannah, did you have the opportunity to read over the details about this particular scenario today?
I did.
Great. Please tell me what you remember about those details and what questions I can help answer.
I remember them saying something about like including maybe a song or like a greeting or something like that, and then maybe having like a question of the day, and then kind of going over the schedule and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Um, that's what I remember.
Yeah, absolutely. This is their morning routine. This is their morning circle. So, like we suggested, what they're used to, having a little morning song, welcoming song, asking that question of the day, and then reviewing their schedule for the day, or even sharing maybe a visual representation of their schedule. So, Hannah, what are maybe some strategies you would like to enlist today?
Just kind of getting used to managing a classroom and kind of paying attention to behaviors, kind of learning what I need to address and what doesn't need to be addressed. Um,
Hmm.
Stuff like that, trying to keep their attention for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. There might be behavioral things, definitely engagement, making sure all your kiddos are focused, and also really important to establish some belonging here, building that classroom community and culture. So, really, there's a lot of things to focus on today. I want to just let you know, Hannah, that I will be on the sidelines if you need anything, if there are any issues that pop up for you. You can always say the word pause and I will reappear on the screen to assist you. I also will be keeping track of time. You're going to have around 15 minutes with your students today. Of course, these are little pre-K kiddos. And I want to check in, Hannah, do you have access to the students' names? They do not have name tags, so I just want to make sure you know which student is which.
I don't. I
Okay.
can
Okay. Do you
write them
maybe have a,
down.
yeah, do you have a pen and paper next to you?
I do, yeah.
Great. So the student on your far left will be Luna. Luna is the little
Okay.
blonde girl. So again, that's the student on the far left will be Luna. And then next to Luna will be Andre. Andre has black curly hair. Next to Andre will be Mateo. Mateo will be right in the middle of all the kiddos. He's wearing a black sweatshirt.
Okay.
Next to Mateo will be Anna. Anna is wearing a purple t-shirt. And then on the
Okay.
other end will be Brandon. Brandon is wearing a brown polo. He's opposite of Luna. So again, just to review, that will be Luna, Andre, Mateo, Anna, and Brandon.
Thank you.
Great. And then just another thing to be aware of, Hannah, these are, of course, virtual avatar students, so they are a little limited physically at times. However, they can all do things like clapping, they can all raise their hands if they need to be called on. They can certainly give you any kind of verbal response, so definitely recommend relying on verbal responses today. They know how to sit crisscross applesauce, things like that, and they will certainly have the wiggles now and then because they're just little youngsters. But if you ever ask them to do something physical that they're just not capable of, Hannah, for instance, everyone give me a thumbs up. They won't be able to do really specific things like that. But if it ever does happen where you ask them to do something they cannot do, one of the students will say, well, the principal says we can't do that, or the principal says we're not allowed. And that'll just let you know to
Okay.
keep moving forward. Yep, maybe try a different strategy.
Okay, perfect.
All right. And then, Hannah, how would you like the students to address you in class today?
They can call me Miss M.
Miss M. Fantastic. All right. Well, I will leave you to it, Hannah. Are there any final questions or concerns for me?
I don't think so. I think I'm good.
Okay. Well, I hope you have some fun with this. I will give you over to your pre-K kiddos. So here they are. I will see you soon.
Thank you.
Hi, Miss M.
Good
Hi.
morning.
Uh,
Good, good morning,
guess
everyone.
guess
How are we
what,
doing
Miss M?
today?
Guess what?
How are we
Hi.
doing today, everyone? Can you
Good.
raise your Can you raise
Guess
your hand
what,
if you're
Miss
doing
M?
good?
Guess what?
Can you raise your hand if you're doing good this morning?
Yeah.
Awesome. Can I have everybody sit in crisscross applesauce for me?
Miss M, guess what? Guess what?
What?
I rode my bike on the sidewalk this morning.
That's awesome, Brandon. I'm so proud of you. All right, we're going to start off this morning with a little song. Okay, I'm going to sing it to you, and then you're going to sing it to me. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, morning song.
Yeah,
Morning
morning
song.
song. All right. It goes like this. Good morning, good morning. Today is Tuesday. Good morning, good morning. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Good morning, good morning. Yesterday was Monday. Good morning, good morning. We have 3 days left. Isn't that great?
Yeah, Tuesday,
Yeah.
Tuesday, Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday. Can you guys sing the song for me? Do you remember it?
Good morning, good morning. Today is Tuesday. Good morning, good morning. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Good morning, good morning. Yesterday was Monday. Good
Good
morning, good
job.
morning. Three days left?
3 days left. We have 3 days left in the school week. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. We're also going to start off by saying a daily affirmation. Do you all know what an affirmation is?
An annotation?
An affirmation. It means that we're going to,
Attestation.
pretty close, yeah. So it's basically a positive saying. So it's something we're going to say to ourselves that makes us feel good. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Can we all sit crisscross applesauce before we do this positive saying? Awesome. I love it. All right. So I'm going to say something and you're going to say it back to me. Does that sound good? You're all going to say it. Sound
Okay.
good? Okay. I'm going to say, I am cool.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I'm cool.
That's
We
right. Now
Miss
you're going to
M,
say,
we are cool kids.
yes, you are. And now you're going to say, I am smart.
I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm smart. Yeah.
Great.
I'm
Now you're going to
smart.
say, now you're going to say, I'm kind.
I'm kind. I'm kind.
That's
I'm kind.
great.
I'm kind.
Yes, you are. Now you're going to say, I look good.
I look good. I look
Yes.
good. I look good. I look good.
And you're going to say, I'm going to be the best me.
Be the best me. Be the
Yeah.
best me. Yeah. And then we could have 2 snack times today, Mrs. M.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe we can. If we have time.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to move on, okay? Now I'm going to ask you all a question. I'm going to have everybody sit in crisscross applesauce. Eyes up here, right? Focus. Can you clap if you can hear me? And your eyes are on me? Can you clap if you can hear me, if you're focused and your eyes are on me? Great. All right. Everybody can stop clapping now. Hands on your legs. Awesome. All right. I'm going to ask you all a question. You're going to tell me what animal you would be. Any animal. If you could be any animal, what animal you would be and why. Okay? Everybody think of your animal.
Animal.
I'm going to call on you and you're going to tell me what animal you're going to be. Everybody think of your animal. And raise your hand when you're ready to tell me your animal.
Hmm. Aminal. Okay.
Everybody raise your hand when you're ready to tell me your animal. Awesome. Brandon, what animal would you be and why?
I would be Hey from Moana.
That's great. Why would you want to be Hey Hey?
He's so funny.
He is so funny. Can I have you sit on your bottom and crisscross applesauce, please? great. All right, Anna, what animal would you be and why?
Unicorn.
You'd be a unicorn? That's great. I love unicorns.
Miss M, guess what? Guess what?
It's Anna's turn to talk right now. I'll get to you right after she's done, okay, Andre?
But I want to say.
I know, but it's Anna's turn right now, and then after her turn, you'll get your own turn, and you'll get to talk, and nobody else will talk during your turn.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Anna, why would you want to be a unicorn?
Perhaps they are my favorite animal.
They're your favorite animal? That's great. I love that. What color unicorn is your favorite?
Rainbow. Yeah.
A rainbow one.
Rainbow.
A rainbow one? Great. Can we all make sure we're sitting crisscross applesauce still? Awesome. All right, Andre, it's your turn now.
My neighbor has a tortoise.
Your neighbor has a tortoise? Is that what animal you want to be?
And a lion.
And a lion? Why do you want to be a lion?
They are at the zoo and they go roar.
They go roar? Yeah, they're big and strong, aren't they? Can we all have quiet hands in our laps? Awesome. All right. Luna, why don't you tell me what animal you would want to be? Crisscross applesauce, please.
I want to be,
Mateo, are we listening to our friends? Okay. Luna, go ahead. What animal?
Horsey.
Oh, horsey? Is that your favorite animal?
At my Mimi and Pappy's farm.
Oh, that's great. So you want to be that because they're at your Mimi and Pappy's farm? That's great. Mateo, what animal do you want to be?
A dog.
A dog? Why do you want to be a dog?
I love my dog Ari.
You love your dog Ari? I love my dogs too. That's great. What kind of dog is it? Yeah, what kind of dog is it?
Lab.
A lab? Oh, those are so cute. All right. Now that we're done with our question and everybody's answered our question, we're going to go through our schedule, okay?
Yeah, and then we get recess time.
We do get recess time at some point today, yeah. Do we remember what day we said it was today in our song? Can anybody tell me?
Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday, that's right. Does anybody know what the date is today? Make sure we're all sitting crisscross applesauce.
September.
It's not September. No, not right now. We're a little bit past that. What's the date? Yeah, Anna.
Perhaps October.
It is October. Yeah. Does anybody know what number day it is in October? What the date is today?
20 million.
20 million.
Yeah.
None of the months quite have that many days. It's the 7th. It's October 7th today, and we're in the year 2025. Okay?
2025.
Yeah, so what's the date today? Now that I told you. Everybody remember?
October 7th.
October 7th, that's right. All right, so our schedule for today, because it's Tuesday, right now we're doing morning circle, okay? So we're going to be doing morning circle for a little bit longer, okay? And then we're going to do reading, and we're going to read a story together, and then we're going to talk about it. Does that sound okay?
Yeah. Story
So what are
time.
we going to... Yeah, so raise your hand and tell me what we're going to do after morning circle's done.
Story time.
Raise your hands. Raise your hands and tell me, and I'll call on someone. Make sure we're sitting crisscross applesauce eyes up here. Andre, what are we going to do after morning circle?
Story time.
Story time, that's right. And then after story time, okay, everybody crisscross applesauce on your bottom.
Can I go play kitchen now?
Not right now. We're actually getting to that. After we read a story together, we're going to get to go play kitchen or do our centers, okay? Do our rotations. Does that sound okay?
Okay.
So we'll get to do that today. Don't worry. Can I make sure everybody's sitting crisscross applesauce before we finish talking about our schedule? Perfect. Okay, after we have playtime and do our centers, we're going to go to snack time, okay? We're going to get a snack, okay?
Yeah.
So that we're nice and fueled for the rest of the day, okay? And then after snack time, we're going to do a little activity during math time, okay? We're going to talk about counting and dice. Has anybody here worked with dice before? Raise your hand if you've used dice before.
What is dice?
Dice? So it's a little cube, which is like 6 little squares that are all attached to each other, and it has numbered dots on it. We're going to learn all about it later today in math, okay? All right. I need eyes up here. Crisscross applesauce on your bottoms. Perfect. After math, we're going to go outside for a little while, okay? We're going to get to have some recess time. Does that sound okay? We get to play with our friends. Yeah, recess. We have a few things to do before that, but we'll get to it. It'll come really quick. And then after that, we're going to talk about feelings, okay? Miss Lane's going to come down here from the guidance office, and she helps you talk about your feelings. So you can work through your big feelings. Does that sound good?
Happy.
Yeah, happy is a feeling. That's great. We're going to talk way more about it later on today. And then after Miss Lane comes down here, eyes up here. We need to know what's going on today, right? So eyes up here, focus, crisscross applesauce. Perfect. After Miss Lane comes down here, we're going to go to lunch. So we're going to get fueled up for the rest of our day, and then we're going to have recess after lunch.
Pizza.
There might be pizza for lunch today. And then we're going to have recess after lunch, and then we're going to come back inside and we're going to do art. Okay? We're going to go to art class. And then after art class is over, we're going to do a fun science activity, okay? We're going to learn. Yeah, we're going to learn about how things react with each other. But if we want to get to that fun activity, we all got to make sure we're focusing and paying attention and listening to Miss M's directions today, okay? So we need to sit crisscross.
We will be good kids.
Yeah, we've got to make sure we're following directions and being respectful today, which means we got to sit crisscross applesauce when Miss M asks us. Everybody, clap once if you can hear me.
Oh, we clap.
Everybody clap once if you can hear me and you're focused and you're sitting crisscross. Perfect. Okay, so what are we doing right after recess? Does anyone remember? Can anyone tell me? Raise your hand. Anna? Yeah, what are we doing?
Snacks. Story time.
We're going to do art after recess, okay?
Oh.
We gotta make sure we focus.
What about story time?
Story time is right after circle time today. So we're going to do that next. We got to make it through circle time, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So after art, we're going to have a fun science activity. And then our day's already over and we're going to get cleaned up and ready to go home. Does that sound good?
All right, Hannah, congratulations. Just for the sake of time, I'm going to rudely interrupt you right there, but lovely work. How are you feeling right now? How do you think it went in there overall?
Thank you. I feel like it went better than I expected it to.
Good.
I feel like I had a better experience than I thought I might. I feel like I managed pretty well. I'm a secondary major, so little kids aren't exactly where I do the most work.
Definitely a difference, right? Well, I want to hear kind of what you were noticing with your students, maybe how they were thinking and feeling throughout the lesson today.
I feel like most of them were pretty okay. They were pretty responsive to any prompts that I had for them. I mean, obviously they were a little wiggly, but they're preschoolers, so that was kind of to be expected. But I feel like overall, for how I was expecting it to go, it went pretty well, and they did pretty great.
Lovely. And what strategy specifically do you think really worked in your favor today?
I think just not focusing too much on the negative and addressing the group as a whole more than addressing a single student really worked well for me. Because I feel if you single kids out more often, then they kind of get like emotionally like detached, and it can kind of be scary for them or like disappointing for them. So I feel like just addressing the whole group and not really singling people out unless I
Okay.
really needed to, unless it was a big interruption. I feel like that really
Sure.
worked well.
Sure. So kind of gauging when that's appropriate, when it's not, certainly not harping on the bad behavior, but reinforcing good behavior as well.
Right.
Anything you would do differently or try to improve upon if you had to do this again, Hannah, what would that be?
I feel like letting the students respond maybe a little bit more, like checking in a little more during the like schedule time of it. Because I feel
Okay.
like at that point I was doing most of the talking, and that's where they really started to get like off task like crazy. Um, so I feel like just like being like, oh, like, what do you guys think we're doing next? Or like, I don't know, just kind of creating more of like a discussion rather than like a me talking at them situation for that
Okay,
part.
okay. Maybe more of a back and forth, getting them to talk a little bit with might help with that
Yeah.
engagement, absolutely. Well, Hannah, congratulations on your practice today. Before I let you go, I want to know at least one major takeaway or at least one thing you'll remember from this practice.
I feel like thinking about that it's probably not as hard as I think it is. Like if you just go in with a plan and like just kind of do your thing and just go with the flow. Like I didn't really have a huge plan. I was just like, this is kind of what I want to cover, and
Okay.
like everything else that happens happens. So like just like not harping too much on any one specific thing, just knowing it'll pass and
Okay,
it'll
okay.
be
What I'm
good.
hearing is, preparation is important, but also flexibility is really important as
Yeah,
well. Wow.
yeah.
All right. Well, Hannah, again, congratulations on diving in today. I hope you had some fun with this and had some takeaways. It sounds like you did, so that's lovely. I just want to let you know that this is recorded, so you have the ability to go back, rewatch this, reflect even more. And if you do need to share your video, you are able to do that as well. Just watch out for the video in the portal. It should be available within 24 hours.
Okay, thank you so
All
much.
right. Well, thank you. You take care, and hopefully we get to see you soon. Bye bye.
Yeah, have a great day.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.